Good morning, everybody who's going to be watching this video, who's going to share, who's going to comment, who's going to like, who's going to do whatever you want to do. So I'm speaking today because I got a very, very busy day. And I apologize to all the platform that host me, that I haven't given notification that I was coming live. It's just like the sort of day that I am having. It's not the days that I normally prepare myself and I have got time. I haven't got time for you. So for the time being, I'm gonna be here a few minutes because I don't know if the studio was booked. Bannange mwenna mbaaniriza mwebale kujja neetondera abantadde ku platform eno nti sibagambye nti nzija olw'okuba nti na programu mpanvu olwaleero. Naye kinkakatako okujja okwogera ku bintu ebigenda mu nsi yaffe Uganda nga bweyimiridde. Kale katugende wano tulabe omukulu kyatugamba.
It is time. The time is now. And we have entered the ring. I say we have entered the ring and we are not coming out. We only await to raise our fist in victory. Because this is the time, ladies and gentlemen. Kati tusimbudde. I say kati tusimbudde. This is it. This is a battle between the past and the future. I say this again, this is the battle between the past and the future, between the old and the new, between slavery and freedom. This is the defining moment. So, I want you to know, Ugandans, that power is in your hands. And it is this time where you choose to trust that power in a person that you decide. This is a mission to freedom. I say this again, this is a mission to freedom, not a mere election. We are removing a dictator. Say that after me. We are removing a dictator, and we are doing this peacefully and constitutionally and legally because we know that our laws provide for that. If we were born and there was no constitution in Uganda, we would bow to slavery. But when I read the constitution, it guarantees all this. When I remember what President Museveni said when he was my age, he said, what do you do when a regime has closed all avenues of peaceful change? Well, we have an avenue of peaceful change, and we know the.
Well, what do, Ugandans? Good morning, Ugandans. Welcome back from Amuro. We come back from Amuro. Everybody, the eyes on Uganda, the eyes on what is happening in Uganda. We know what was going to happen, but not to that extent that NUP gunned down 1,600 votes, which is about 11%. That is inconceivable. That's not true. Baneba na Uganda mbakulisayo emoro naye byabaddewo byonna twabirabye. Obululu obwavuddemu nti twafunye ebitundu like ku 10, 11,600 abantu abo batono nnyo batubbi kwegamba babbye ne bayitabo, naye kati ebyo tubimanyi. Naye kati olwaleero kyenjagala ebintu ebimu byenjagala okwogerako ndi mbwangu mpapa olwaleero olunaku lukulu gyendi ate ndi bize. Kati njagala okwogerako nti bye tuyitamu bituleetera otuyigiriza. Ate njagala twogere nti tubeere nga tweyigiriza okubeera ng'ovuganya omuntu kibeera kitya. Ate tubeere era nga tumanya nti buli kyonna ekibeerawo ekirungi n'ekibi ogenda mu maaso so todda mabega. So, fellow Ugandans, today, busy for me. Those who know me, you must know me. So today we are talking about what I want to talk about is that history is the best teacher. You like it or not, what we have gone through Amoro, what we have gone through Kayunga, what we have gone through election, what we have gone through a lot since Uganda became independent should be our best teacher. Yesterday we had fire on the factory of sugarcane in Jinja. What are the lessons we are learning? I like historians. For me, I don't like people like you come and go flash in the pan. Historians, they call you a historian when you have made a landmark. NRM has been in power 36 years. It has never refurbished any factory. What they have done is to let everything wear down, go down. And what do you expect? They're gonna be caught in fire. Uganda, we don't have any health and safety policy in Uganda. How can a country run? And those responsible, those in charge of factory of sugarcane, are they going to be apprehended? It's not like that, oh, it hot fire, no one. No, that is negligence. Second, Nabanja said she's fed up of health workers who are on strike. Nabanja replied to you, go and read. I have tweeted it to you this morning. Go and read our constitution. You become familiar with our constitution. You are the prime minister. You shouldn't speak NRM. You should speak what our constitution is meant to be. NRM is meant to align its policies, everything they want to do according to our constitution. Article 29, 1D, it tells you when people they gather peacefully, they can demonstrate. And why would you say that you are fed up? Second, in E, it talks about creation of trade unions. Nabanja, you were prime minister. What do you think trade unions they stand for? And you, Mukasa Muriru, why would you threaten the Minister of Public Services who hasn't done remuneration? Health workers are still being paid peanut. There is no job creation, and you intimidate people to go back to work. Why should they go back to work? So those news that which is going on. For me, what has happened in Omuro, I was expecting that, is getting worse and worse, Ugandans. It's getting worse and worse. They are stealing vote for fun. Now they have found a way of neutralizing. They have found a way that is easier for them to do. Bana Uganda, ebete mbiraba, omukyala Nabanja, yagambye abantu mbu tebaddayo kwekalisa abakozi ab'ebyobulamu. Naye tasoma constitution muwandiikidde leero, addeyo asome constitution. Kirungi ebintu byange obisoma Nabanja. Addeyo asome constitution akawaayiro 29 akanyiriri 1D ne E akagamba akakkiriza abantu okubeerawo nga bali ku demonstration. Ye abasawo bwe batuukira to strike babanga bagenze through so many means ne balyoka bagenda ku industrial action strike. Ebibadde egundi nze tebinewusa. Kati Mukasa Muluuli akulira public service ye muntu alina okukola okugereka ensasula y'abakozi ba government takikolanga naye abagamba baddeyo. Ye muntu alina okubeerawo ku kintu ekiyiye emirimu mu ggwanga naye takikola. So Ugandans, history is the best teacher. You better start teaching yourself. You don't need to be a qualified teacher. Tulina baticha baffe balumbuye, tulina baticha baffe balungi nnyo bangi nnyo bajjudde. Ku kyoto tulina baticha bajjudde. Naye history ebintu bye tuyiseemu bye biba bituyigiriza. Ate tulina okuyiga mu bwangu ddala. Kayunga kyekyaliyo obululu baabubba misana nga tulaba. Kayunga kikyaliyo baleeta amagye. Kayunga kikyaliyo bakalanga obabba akalulu. Kayunga kikyaliyo tiyagasi yaliyo. Kayunga kikyaliyo ba polling agent baffe bonna baabakola ki? Baabakwata. Kayunga kyekyaliyo masasi. Kayunga kyekyaliyo obululu obuli pre-ticked ballot. Tulina okuyiga mu bye tuyiseemu. History is the best teacher. Our constitution jenjagala ennyo ekusookeza n'ekugamba ebyaliwo emabega tetugenda kukkiriza kuddamu. The preamble, our preamble. Now we NUP, we are not going to change our constitution, but we have a preamble as NUP. What has happened? Vote rigging. What can we do? So we have to familiarize with the word competition. Tulina okwemanyiza ekintu okuvuganyizibwa. NRM tutandika okugigamba nga tugijuliza ssemateeka. Bwe tunagijuliza nga tuliwo nga tukwegamba nga buli kaseera tugamba baatubye olwo olulimi tebagenda kuluwulira nnyo. Naye tubajulize ssemateeka kyagamba nti Uganda erimu ebitundu ebibeera bivuganyizibwa ebya political party, so tebeera ku political party emu. Temusobola kuddawo ne muyita NUP ne mugiyita Gunzi ne mugiyita ki ng'ate officially yaggulibwawo ekitongole ekyokulonda EC Electoral Commission. We should compete, we should challenge, we should debate NRM according to our constitution, because that is politics. Instead of mourning, they have rigged the election. Instead of mourning, you did this and this. Let us put the constitution before them, that according to article this and this, 69, it's 59, it talks about easy to prepare free and fair election. Once we see people with the guns, once we see vehicles without number plates, once we see vote rigging, pre-ticked ballot, that is not free and fair election. For me, that is my direction I'm looking at. We should compete with them politically when we are talking about our constitution. They are not going to listen. That is well known, because that is a maker of a dictator. They don't listen, you like it or not. So our history is here to teach us, and we should familiarize with the word competition. And I come back to my boring topic to you. The manifesto for NUP. What does it say? It proposes to reform, restructure our education by following the Quad A. The Quad A: agriculture, academics, athletics, and arts. So when we talk about those, we are teaching many countries, they no longer fight politically because they are used to the word competition. Why would Ugandans watch Premier League? Because it is free and fair competition, even though they had to bring in the VAR. Why would Ugandans today, they will be sitting to watch and expect to watch the match between Liverpool and Real Madrid? Why would Ugandans enjoy watching French Open? Why would Ugandans enjoy seeing competition happening somewhere else? Why would Ugandans enjoy elections which are free and fair in Kenya, which are going on? No internet cutoff, no putting opposition into what? So we ourselves get familiar with the word competition. George Weah had to reform the National Football Club and people, they stopped fighting in Liberia. And Didier Drogba did it as well. So we have to embrace those hobbies in our lives. Everybody has got hobbies, has got likes. So if you like football, it's not crime. This is why our manifesto is talking about Quad A, athletics. Once you get familiar with the word competition, you don't lose your head. You don't go nuts. Once you know I'm going to compete against so and so, they will win, they will lose. What we need to do is to refer our Quad A to NRM, because they don't know the word competition. What they are doing, they are making us as goons, they are making us as terrorists, they are making NUP, because they don't know the word competition. When you are ruling the country politically, you don't need everything to be political. But you have to find out, this is what we policymakers we do. We have to find a way that we deal with the people, with the angry, we occupy people, we develop the society, we bring the country together. Remember when Uganda Cranes went into the competition of African Cup of Nations? Every Uganda was united. There was no NRM, there was no UPC, there was no FDC, there was no NUP, but we were all Ugandans. As NUP, we intend to design our Quad A, and one of them is the athletics, and that is going to bring our national reconciliation. It's not going to happen in the iPod. Talk one day you go, talk one day you go, talk you kill. We need to get to familiarize ourselves with the word competition. And likewise, I'm talking now to NUP people. When you see people like who like sports, who like Arsenal, you can't change it. It's their hobby, it's their like, it's their entitlement. There is nothing wrong with that. But what we need to know is to instill into people's brain what is the outcome. Is win or lose. If it's win, celebrate and build on your win. If it is loss, then find the reasons. Why did you lose? If at all in Amoro they rigged, they brought that as we saw it, what is our plan and strategy next time to Mityana? Because they are preparing Mityana as a big one. However, now they have succeeded by getting our votes outright, whether we like it or not. So what is our plan and strategy? This is why I like historians. These historians, they are faced with monsters. They are faced with people like Museveni. I come with the Kotapini, I'll go with the Kotapini. Winding you up in your head, intimidation as well. This is why people, historians, they always sit down and say, okay, Museveni, you have got guns. Museveni, you are misusing our money. Museveni, the institutions, they cannot work. Museveni, this is how you do. So these historians, the reason they call them historians, they sit and look at each point one by one. Even them, you can see they came with the vehicles. When they have sealed up the number plate, that tells you they are cowards. So historians, those people, they will sit down and say, how are we going to do this? How are we going to overcome this? These numbers coming. How are we going to overcome the police? How are we going to overcome? You envisage they are going to arrest people. They are going to arrest people. They are going to beat people. Batubanga twogera okwonganga mugundi nakyemalira tetugenda kutandika mulundi gumu nti bu naye waliwo ebintu bino byetujja tuyiga akola atya ebintu bino okuba nti abikola kyere abikola misana obululu babubba misana boxes baziteeka mu misana tukutte video tewali kyakola isi weri egambye nti okulonda kwabadde kulungi byabakama otugamba nti tonna satellite ddayo ogule musajja wattu ddayo ogule galubindi ddayo bakebere n'amatu okulonda tekwabadde kulungi tekwabadde kwa mazima naye tulina okuyiga mu kino nze mbabuulidde okufiirwa nti baatubbye si kyekomo lyentandikwa we tutandikira ffe tuli balwanyi ffe we are going to soldier on. Ne Robert muweereza message namugamba tolowooza nti oli bwomu tuli ffenna nze njagala okubategeeza bannayuganda eno narrative this mantara they call it mantara NRM was going mantara 1 NUP is from 7 mantara NUP is from Uganda mantara oh they are killing you for nothing nze if I die I'm not dying for nothing I'm dying for my country. I'm dying for my country. I've seen it all. So I've got nothing to lose. What do I have to lose? What do I need for now? I've had whatever I want to be. But now I wake up every day. I don't like what I see. I don't like what I hear about my country, Uganda. So if I die today, I die trying. If they kill me, that's no problem. All Ugandans, I'm calling you. Those who are in Kamori, come out. This is how we are going to fight Museveni. You are making life so easier for Museveni to pick up on people. Okay? Be our way. We are going to move on. What happened in Omoro is all right. Those who say we should join election, that's good. Those who say we don't join, give us a credible answer. Give us a way alternative. Okay? Nothing is wrong. Nothing is off the table. But we have to move on for now. When we move on, we don't move on in sorrow, in mourning, in complaining, in lamenting. We move on in plan and strategy because we need to remove a dictator as soon as possible. A dictator is screwing the boats. We need to unscrew them. We need to make them our presence known. Dr. Amanda Christine Nakagwa has told us the plan for Kunga. I'm not going to go there. I've said my plan for Kunga before, but she's right on the deck. And we should follow her plan. So she's the leader now. She has got to find people to implement all those words she's saying. Now she's put in her position. But Ugandans, the problem you want, the problem that you have is to wait somebody to do something for you, is to wait for something to happen. You have never thought about that. You are the person who is going to be doing that. We must have something to learn. I'm sorry to tell you this. I support Liverpool. When Klopp became our manager, he came when Liverpool, it was worst, 7th position. He identified the problem in Liverpool was the goalkeeper and the defender. And the rest will come. By year, he has progressed until this year that he has reached the competition in a football game that is there that is credit. Regardless what happens tonight or tonight, well, that is achievement as well. So our achievement is big as NUP. We have progressed. But NRM is still squeezing, is still finding some holes, is still finding some loopholes. Yesterday, I had something that gave me comfort. When Peng made a comment, I was on a train. I did not intend to do. But a clip came in when Peng was talking to NRM and said he feels very sad that those people who come, who are paid to come, and they hit and they have a go at NUP, they don't last. They are only there for 2 weeks. So we are NUP. Twasimbula tetugenda kuvaawo ge mawulire ago amalungi ge nawulidde nti penge yabadde agamba omuntu wa NRM nti naye bano abantu be bagula okuba NUP bamalako weeks 2 zokka nga babula bamawo. Gashumba ajja kugenda. Gashumba tewali kumuwolereza. Gashumba nze kuva dde oyo omusajja yantama dda politically. Tewali kumuwolereza. Gashumba mubi nnyo. Tujja kukola ekintu ekiyitibwa nti tukwata ebintu byonna. Multitask. Gashumba tetumuta. Be bantu abamu abo ba middle age men aboonoonye Uganda ababadde jobless for that long. Naawe kati azze bamusubizizza omulimu. Kati akuumirwa gundi. Lwaki tetumuta? Naye era tubeerenga tubaddamu politically. Ye kabeerenga ayogera eyo mantala NUPs from 7. Agambe eyiye abaffe. Agamba apostinge. No tamalaako. Mao gave us 2 years. Naye Mao now 2 years tezigenda kumalako. Mao as we speak, DP party emwetaaga Lala King. Kati we move on with our plan Kunga. Ugandans is Kunga. Nze, I like to follow people. Nalibade nzija ne catchphrase and that, but I like to follow people. Once I saw that Kunga, let us not waste time. Let us go by the word Kunga. Ne Nakagwa, Dr. Christine Nakagwa, annyonnyodde bulungi nnyo Kunga. Ate atuwadde amagezi bwe tugenda okugikola. It's very simple. Aga amagezi bw'obanga togakkiriza, genda mu katere, genda wa doctor akuwa eddagala. Geego akugamba tugenda nga 9, akugamba tugenda kusimbula, tulina bwe tugenda okugulira abasibe, tulina bwe tugenda okuyingira mu masomero, tulina Dr. Nakagoma nkwagala nnyo. Naye saagala bw'otuvuma n'ogaa nti tulinganga enfunyo mu bimmonde bannayuganda. Awo saagalawo dokita. Naye nga dokita obadde ennaku zino otutwala. Era oli Kristiyan abamu bensooka okulaba bwe mbeera bize yayogeddeyo yakozeyo live. Ate zonna nziraba ate ne nziddamu. Nze sirina live gye siraba. Okujjako nga sirina budde nsiraba. Era bannange mwenna abadda wano ne mwogera wonna oba muli kuki mukola bulungi nnyo. Mukola bulungi nnyo. Nze nnyinza okuba nga ndi ku lugendo ssaawa 5. Kati ng'olugendo lwe naliko okuva e Malaga okutuuka e Barcelona ssaawa 5 kitundu ku train. Nga nze nzira mu vidiyo zange nga ndaba ssaawa 5 nagenda okutuuka e Barcelona nga ndi muntu wa Nuupu. Nze buli olujja bwe nti nga nzijjayo ka vidiyo nga ndaba. Sirina kunyooma naye saagala bantu be nawulidde nga musaba essente eza Alex Waiswa Mufumbirwa. Alex Waiswa Mufumbirwa mukozi wa NUP, mwogezi wa NUP. Nabagamba nti oyo Alex Waiswa be bamu ku basatu abasinga okubeera nga bavunula ensonga ez'obufuzi mu Uganda. Alex Waiswa Mufumbirwa, Haruna Kanabi, Imaamu iziti bamuyita Kato, ono omusajja omusiraamu, Imaamu what? Bebo ba political analyst. Kati buli muntu yenna agamba gonti. Naye kakati gwe wakalaba kano nze namulaba dda seetagana kumulaba nnyo. I identify people so quickly. Seetagana kumulaba bbanga ddene nze I identify everybody in their category. Abantu abalala kibanyiiza. Naye that is what it is. That is the politics I know. And that is what I know. That I will come back, I'll come here and say, my name is Demi, I'm so and so, I like this, I do this. And that is what? Ate Uganda, mwagala kwekweka. No, kwekweka. Now, Ugandans, history is our best teacher. We are learning. Naye, how far are we going to learn? How much do we want to learn? We are removing a dictator. We are fighting a dictator. Our mission is to freedom. Our mission is 2021. We started 2021. That means even if we are in 2022, our mission, that idea, we are removing a dictator, started in 2021. So our mission is still 2021. We are in a revolution. We have to remove a dictator in one way or the other. But fellow Ugandans, we must familiarize with the word competition. We must envisage what is going to come out. Oh, Amanda, ogamba otya? Amanda ogamba. Amanda, toddayo kutuyita nfunyu mu bimmonde. Nedda. Kakati Amanda wama nkwagala nnyo okimanyi. Now, we must familiarize ourselves with the word competition. Without knowing competition, ekintu kyenjagala nti e Uganda we have a diary for the whole year. People, you don't read it. I keep on telling you, next week, Museveni has got to come and do a state of nation. We should be pinning him what we think a state of nation. I keep on telling you, they are going to be a pre-budget reading. We should be looking at the pre-budget. What is there? It was introduced in October. I keep on posting that. And I keep on posting this clip where Matia Kasaja, that judiciary is going to pay us 4 billions. 4 billions. They are expecting 4 billions. And that is why you can see people who go in court, they are being requested to pay cash bail fee, which is unlawful. So, fellow Ugandans, this is where we are. I don't like it. But then, what do? It is our duty to recognize, to learn from history. What happened in Omoro is history now, and lessons learned. What are the lessons learned? What is the action to be taken? We have to familiarize with the word competition. Developed countries, they've got the whole year of their calendar. And that is competition. But in Uganda, we are running away from competition. This is why NRM is calling NUP. They are calling us NUP, or goons, or terrorists, because they are not familiar with the word competition. They are not familiar with our constitution, which says Uganda is under multi-party system, multi-party political system. So quote it to them. It is unlawful for them to undermine the decision of EC, who registered NUP as a political party. So when I look at developed countries, they create all sorts of competition from January to December. Their calendar is always full. There is a day for the dogs. There is a day for horses. There is a day for babies, for single mothers, Father's Day, Mother's Day. There is always a day for football, for netball, for tennis, for anything. All those events, they capture people's minds. And as soon as we get involved in this, as soon as we insist our NUP manifesto, Uganda Empia, as it is proposing the Quad A, you start interpreting those Quad A. To you, what does it mean? Academics, if people, they are smart upstairs, Dr. Nakagwa, Nina Bukirwa, they will go ahead and qualify as doctors, as nurses. If people, they are like arts, people who sing, comedian, mulwana, bonabonabo, abali mu arts, bajagenda. Ya the National Theatre bajokeza, mwabirabye, yayide, ekyuma kyegundi kiyite. Ebede mwewunya, health and safety taliyo. Bali obugundu bwonna obote bwe yabuleka n'amini bwe buli. Bujja kwata omuliro bwagala tebwagala. Kati, you have to interpret to the people. Bagambi academics, bagambi arts, the example. Then agriculture is our best economic contribution, 70%. Talk about agriculture. Let us look for this minister. Minister of what? Of agriculture. To pinning it down, what has he done to make sure that our agro products, they come from village? We need roads. We pin him down. What has he done to get a market that Ugandans, we sell our products? What has he done to see that our agro products, they reach the whole population of Uganda, that Uganda, they don't starve? What has he done to make sure that people in Karamoja, they can have money from Masaka, from West Uganda, from Eastern Uganda? We need to bring it alive. Bobby said it, read the manifesto. Unless you amplify, unless you spin on what he has said, then you are not there. Then athletics, you can see Kenya has got a lot of economic growth because they have got athletics who brings in Nike sponsorship, who brings in all these things. Adverts, and even and put their country onto the map. Everybody, if you say Kenya, oh, they're going to tell you the world champion, the record breaker, the win of a marathon, the win of what? But what do we have to talk about Uganda? So it's we to amplify the Quad A. For me, I'm picking it today, the word competition. And the sports is the reason that countries, they can sometimes be peaceful. They can agree with each other. Today, I'm going to meet lots of people, supporters of Madrid, supporters of Liverpool, but we are there for the final, for football. It's tomorrow. I'm going to be in Liverpool to celebrate whatever is coming. At least we have got 2 trophies, but that will be Liverpool. That we expect Liverpool people to be there only, or maybe majority, 99.9. But if we go in France, we know UEFA, FIFA invited a lot of people to come and attend that match. So we have to be familiar. That is what the word radical, I come to you. When you are radical, you are like, no. That is the word radical. But I keep on saying, I'm so pleased that our leader is in the middle. Robert Kyagulanyi is in the middle. Many people, they don't understand him. Many people, they get angry. He cannot change it. You don't create yourself. Sometimes you can move from right, you can move from radical, just like I see my comrade. My young comrade, Masaba, is coming from the other side, from the right. Masaba is coming into the middle. He's welcoming people of different opinion. He's beginning to invite people to watch Dominic Kayemba. He's becoming familiar. That is what we need. But let history be our best teacher. You like it or not? Let history be our best teacher. Let's familiar ourselves with the word competition. Politics, we can come politics within different ways. Listen to the way Amanda is telling you how we can do Kunga. Is breaking down each section, those elite, those doctors, diaspora, everybody. I'm interested to see where she's going to end, but I'm sure she's going to do it because she's somewhere where she's picking tips and she's learning. Amanda is learning from how UK politics is being run, but is making relevance to Uganda. Is coming from a perspective of a Ugandan. So you cannot deny that. We have to learn from our history. So let us be competitive. Let us not be enemy. We shall not be enemy. But what do we learn? What do we do? We have to move on. When we move on, there must be a plan and a strategy. There must be aftermath. Strategists now should be asking questions, not for the bad reasons. What happened to these people who are coming into a lot of excitement? How can we turn them into votes? Those are the things we have to ask ourselves. When you familiarize with the word competition, you don't run away from questions. You don't say this is a difficult question. No, you go head on collision on that question and you say, no, this is what is going to happen. So questions they're going to ask. So why, how did NRM bring in these vehicles? What can we do to stop them? Strategists, they earn their man, they earn their living. So fellow Ugandans, we can speak, we can do this. I just chipped in. I know because of where I am, because of where I am, because of my day, it's my life. I can't change it for anything. I just enjoy life. I just go with the swing. But this, I don't leave it behind. It is always with me. And tomorrow, you will see it as well in Liverpool. I will stream live maybe for 5 minutes. And you will see it in Liverpool. And you will know that People Power NUP is represented in Liverpool as well, in France as well. So we have to move on. When we move on, whether we cry, it's no longer time to cry. We stand up for these monsters and we say, get out of power. Our constitution says change your president. It doesn't say succession. Uganda is a sovereign country. Uganda is a republican, not a monarchy. A republican, we are supposed to have presidents. A monarchy, you go by succeeding your mother, your queen, your father, the king. Museveni said he was calling Muhoozi Avenger as their clan. He did not say successor as a political what? Political leader. And the NRM, I want to remind you, our constitution, I tagged you, it says very well, when you choose a party chairman or a party leader, he must meet the criteria of Article 102. Okay? You have amended B, but A is still there. Muhoozi was not born in Uganda. That is what our constitution is talking about. So, fellow Ugandans, preamble, we're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a lot from our experience. We're a new party. We got nowhere to go. We have to be, we are, everybody is shooting us. I can't believe that NRM Matala, they are going on like NUP, Buganda, those they call them Matala. Tetufayo. NRM tebakyalina. Tebakyalina mugaso. Olwaleero temwerabira. There is say no to Muhoozi demonstration in America. Olwaleero temwerabira. Tulina Uganda breeding. Olwaleero temwerabira. Tulina aboogezi ab'enjawulo. Pato bajja leero. oyo Nina ajja, Amanda tumulina, JB Muwonge streaming abantu bangi nnyo, Ekyoto Reloaded, Ekyoto YouTube, tulina Jaffa Makanga, tulina Bruce Sendege, ye Bruce nga sikyakulaba obulirawo. Tulina Richard Muyombe ajja ku Sunday, and he speaks about politics in a different way that people you are familiar with. But it is interesting, a person like me, when I'm listening to that. So let us equip ourselves. It's no big deal. For me, it's no big deal. Ebintu byonna nze mbisuubira. Mulinde budget. Mugirinde. 48.1 trillion yegenda okuleetebwa. Naye sente zigenda wa? Bwebanga UNICEF yeewoze sente on part of Uganda. Ate nereeta ambulance neziwa abajaasi. Kati sibitegeera. Nino oli kuki? Health oli kuki? Health department. Eyo saagala gendayo. Nze omuntu bw'akwata owantu saagala gendayo. Kati Amanda Christine yakutte kunga. Amanda tukulina buchango baluka oli mukyalo oyogeza mmekete nnyo. Buchango beerawo Amanda olwaleero kunga olina okugiggusa. Kunga eri kuggwe wekka. Paka last. Gwoginnyonnyola kunga eri kuggwe wekka nakagwa. Nze ekyo nkikubuulidde. Ginyweze gibeereko ekintu tujja kukiggusa. Ate ffe abakyala tuli bamalirivu nnyo. Bajja kugula abantu tetugenda kugulibwa. Bajja kutta abantu tujja kufa. Naye mmwe abasigaddewo mugende mu maaso. Mukole ekintu Uganda kyebabanja. Twayingira mu luyookaano tetugenda luvaamu. We entered the ring and we are not going to go out. You like it or not? Gwoba oyagala okuvaamu, vaamu. NUP terina beesibirayo. Tetulinganga ba NRM. Byabakama n'agamba ayagala kulisigninga, tojja kulisigninga. Ochola ayagala kulisigninga, tojja kulisigninga. Mu NRM tewali kigambo resignation. So fellow Ugandans, Uganda at large is painful, is heartbreaking. But the moment you keep quiet, that is the end. Nina told us yesterday, the moment you don't take action, people are going to die more and more, and this is going to be painful. One of the reasons Mandela is my idol, number one, I've got 4. Martin Luther, Rosa Parks, Tina Turner. You see, South Africa, abantu bafanga bulunaku, but eventually devolve. They no longer exist. We have to show our existence. NRM has got nothing to offer for now. Apart from saying NUP is Buganda, NUP, we are asking for delivery. Nabanja toddayo. Nkugamba gwe nabanja. Nkugambye mu tweet. Toddayo, if you are fed up of nonsense, health workers demonstrating. Nabanja, I'm frustrated and fed up with you that you don't know our constitution. Being a prime minister doesn't put you above our constitution. If our constitution stipulates very well, Article 29, 1D, if people they gather peacefully and demonstrate, it's rightful. So while as a prime minister, Muvubi, touch together. Bogena mu nnyanja n'oteekayo obutimba n'okwata ekyennyanja tolina musango. Kati Nabanja toddayo okuleeta bintu ebyo. Temuddayo okutiisatiisa bantu. Gwe Mukasa Muluuli oba Bimuluuli byavaawa oyonoona n'erinnya Mukasa. Kiki tosobola kusengeka misaala gy'abantu. Uganda, we are at the lowest. We don't have minimum wage. Kenya celebrated Labor Day by giving 12% increment on minimum wage. Petusinyika teeth. Tuli mu boda tuli mu tukutuku. Kishite tuliko tuli mu nfufu tuli mbitaba Museveni abeerewo Museveni yeeyongere Museveni abeere. Nzaawo bwe simuyitira smart ye Robert Kyagulanyi abaddewo nga talina mundu n'asobola okubeera ne kyakola nga talina mundu. Abaddewo ne bamugyamu emirimu n'asobola okubeera ng'akyaliwo ng'omuntu ng'ali mu decent life. Abaddewo mu bugubi obusinga n'asobola okuwandiisa NUP political party. Naye sisobola kuyita muntu akozesa mundu ne muyita nti ate oyo ali smart. Ng'omenya amateeka. Bw'ogenda obulyambo oli embwa. Nze gyendi kati ndyambo sikkiriza nti omenya amateeka ne nkugamba nti oli smart. Nkuyitamu bbi. nkuyita muntu ayonoona ensi yaffe. That is my perspective anyway. Now, Ugandans, teach yourself. History is our best teacher. We have seen it all. You are going to see worse. As long as you sit down, we are destined to see worse. I'm telling you, for me, I just sit down, I envisage bwe banankwata, banankola ki, bajja kunkola ebyabakazi byempulira, Sauda Madada byempulira, bakwate ebyo byonna, I envisage my last moment. Sirina kyakukola. Naye why do I stay here? Sisobola, I'm not going to sleep. Namwe muve mu bumooli. Mbalabye nnyo Nakibuule John. Jopa, Jopo, nkulabye mukwano, Nina Bukirwa, Marion kulabye, Belina Fula, Ali Sentamu, Ziwa, Amanda Christiani, Godfrey, bane mwena mbalabyane, nebbilidde bwebbiriza ab'ekyoto bagenda kunkwata omusango, kubanga saalaze nti nzija naye, bye mbadde nnina okugamba bingi bye nnina okugamba tebinzigwako. Naye olwongoba nti leero lunaku nange kati tubeera awo ebyo tubimanyiire, tujja kubivuunuka, tugenda kukozesa obwongo buno tutakule paka lwe tunaafuna ansa, paka lwe tunaasumulula dictator. Tugenda kukozesa obwongo buno. Buli muntu yenna ajja kuleeta obwongo bwe paka lwe tugenda okusumulula dictator. Nze nsaasira nnyo abantu abatalina kukkiriza. Abagala tekisoboka, Museveni atambula ne convoy, tekisoboka. Tulina abantu 5 bokka abatubonyaabonya. Museveni, Muhoozi, Sale, Janati ne Lwabugo. Tujja kufuna pini we tugenda obbasumululira. You haven't seen it. Mutabani wa Mugabe ekifaananyi ngenda kipostinga. Yagenda n'agula amakyepere n'agamba look what it means to be a president's son, a son of a president. Nnaku 3 omwana yafa. Ng'ayambadde golodi wano wonna mu bulago $65,000. Kakati tugenda kuzuula. Mulowooza Mugabe baamusirisa batya ne watabeerawo kuyiwa musaayi? Mulowooza Mubaraka baamuggyako batya? Mulowooza Gaddafi yavaako atya? Saddam Hussein bagenze. Kiki kye mulowooza? We cannot go. We cannot Kevin. We cannot Wamma Kamere Nkulabi. Mwena mbalabi mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala naye kanziruke wano kubanga naswamiriddewo bagenda ab'ekyoto mbenenyeza, Jebbi Muwonge nkwenenyeza munsaasire, nze ddemi wammwe, nze wammwe wa bulijjo bambi. Kasa mukimanyi ngondera amateeka naye olwaleero kayiseemu munsonyiwe bambi. Salute. People power, our power. NUP everywhere. NUP encha, NUP leero France, NUP encha njitwala Liverpool. Mwemutunule mulabe. NUP egenda era abantu bajja kasoma bajja kumbuuza naye kano kaki nga nkababuulira ambuuza nga mukuba akaama nti munnange kino. Hey, NUP everywhere you go. People power. Salute. Musibe bulungi. Temwerabira Uganda bleeding. Ku ssaawa 10 eze Uganda 2 p.m. UK 3 p.m. East European time. Temwerabira Kunga ali mu America. Send no to Muhoozi project. N'ababiraba live mubirabe mu sharing. NRM etegeere nti kitokota si kisaanikire. Hey, ewammwe waawo.